Hello everyone. Today I'm going to introduce to EonStor Pro Family. As for today's agenda, we'll have a glance at our product overview of EonStor GSe Pro. Also, we'll look at software and hardware such as EON1 management, NAS service, cloud integrated unit-wide storage, storage efficiency, and data protection. The following slide depicts Infotrend's product. The DS family, which is in the enterprise hybrid SAN storage with an excellent price performance, high bandwidth, and throughput for media entertainment solutions. GS family, a so-called enterprise unified storage system with NAS, SAN, and cloud, supports 900 drives with up to 9 petabyte. We also have SMB unified storage system. That's the GSe Pro family. It is a single controller with SATA drives, delivering stable performance and NAS services within inexpensive budgets. We also have GSe 3025A all-flash arrays. It's extreme 700K IOPS with 0.5 millisecond latency. It is flexible solution with SAS SSDs and cost-efficient SATA SSD drives. Like other GS products, GSe Pro family is also a unified storage that can serve as SAN, NAS, and with cloud integrated functions. This product targets the SMB market. We use SATA interface architecture to accommodate affordability. GSe Pro is a complete unified system that delivers stable performance and services within inexpensive budgets, allowing easy file sharing, delivering excellent performance for enterprise applications. The target market of GSe Pro is SMB, SMEs, and SOHO. We use SATA interface architecture to accommodate affordability. The following slide shows the GSe Pro family cloud scenario. The reason behind it is cache and to accelerate headquarters, cloud data in branch and home offices. EonStor GSe Pro product is a rack mount device. We offer multiple form factors for GSe Pro family from 1U 4-bay to 3U 16-bay. To reach the lowest budget, we released a non-scale-up model for 1000 series. For 3000 series, we allow a scale-up by adding expansion host port. We also provide EonStor GSe Pro desktop models, which are the GSe Pro 205 and GSe Pro 208. It supports up to 40 drives, and the slide shows the position of the following product. Next slide, we're going to talk about the rack mount storage portfolio of GSe Pro. We use different CPU platforms for different series. Maximum memory size is listed for your reference with additional host interface options. Kindly note that these are entry-level storages. Only 12-bay and 16-bay models have the option to include a supercapacitor plus flash module. For the 4-bay and 8-bay systems, there is no write cache protection module. As I have mentioned, we provide scale-up only on GSe Pro 3000 series up to 400 drives. The power supply unit can be either dual or single on 4-bay and 8-bay models. Also, you can note that the single PSU units are not upgradable to dual. The 12-bay or the 16-bay models come only in dual PSU configuration. Here shows the portfolio of GSe Pro desktop version. We use different CPU platforms for different series. The memory size is from 8 GB up to 32 GB DDR4 with 6 GB per second SATA drive side. The desktop version comes with a single power supply, and the maximum amount of drives supported is 40. Let's talk about the flexibility of the I/O host port. These type of two host ports are designed to meet your current and future demand. Kindly note that we do not support InfiniBand on the SMB level models, which is the GSe Pro. For GSe Pro, there are available multiple form factors for expansion enclosures. That's the JB3012, JB3016, JB3060, and the JB3060L. The difference between JB3060 and L models is a drawer design and power supply voltage size. It is very important to know that only these four types or LFF expansions can be used for GSe Pro 3000. One of the most important factors for Infotrend's product is that we have open drive policy. It gives the opportunity for our customers to choose their desired drives in our storage systems. Models that are qualified for Tier 1 drive are Toshiba, Seagate, and the HGST. We have dual power supply and cooling fans for redundant architectures. The cable-less modular design offers higher level of serviceability and hot swappable for easy maintenance. For your reference, the slide also depicts the cable design from other vendors. The GSe Pro 3012 and 3016 models are equipped with the cache protection technology, thus ensuring data safety with no maintenance efforts. It is a protection for the cached data. Another factor of consecutive service solution is to prevent errors. The resolution for that is the intelligent drive recovery and RAID rebuild. This helps to detect and repair damaged blocks on disks. RAID rebuilds allows copy and clone the data before disk fails. In the upcoming slides, I will talk about hardware overview of the GSe Pro family. Current slide shows the front and rear view of GSe Pro 205, 208 desktop models. You can see the LED panel, drive tray, power button, fan, hotspot slots with one 10 GB iSCSI ports with the SFP Plus modules. The 200 series models are very compact and quiet. On idle mode is 25 dB and 30 dB when operating. The slide shows the dimensions of the GSe Pro 205, 205 Turbo, and GSe Pro 208, 208 Turbo models with the JBar Pro 208. Current slide shows the rear and the front view of the GSe Pro 1004 and 1008 model series with the LED panel, drive tray, PSU and fan, mini USB port, as also called the console port, with the two USB 2.0 ports, plus equipped with the two USB 3.0 ports, plus four 1 GB iSCSI ports. Unlike the previous model series I have mentioned in the previous slides, the GSe Pro 3008 have the ability for an expansion board, which allows the device to support up to 7 JBOD 3000 expansion enclosures. The power supply units can be either dual or single. For the models in the first two columns, single PSU units are not upgradable to dual. The 12 bay, 16 bay 3000 series come only in dual PSU configuration. The single power supply is designed for reducing the cost, while the dual power supplies can provide reliability and high availability. Lastly, the rear and front panel view of GSe Pro 3012, 3016. Kindly note that second expansion slot can support another 7 JBOD 3000 expansion enclosures. After speaking about the hardware design, I would like to continue and discuss the software overview of the GSe Pro. This subsection contains EON management, cloud integrated unified storage, NAS service storage efficiency, and data protection. Let's start with the central EON management tool. This easy-to-use web-based GUI is compatible with most of existing browsers. Moreover, it does not need any additional plugin. The clients who are not familiar with the GSe Pro systems, the initial setup wizard will help them to configure it. The central EON management tool comes with Service Manager. Service Manager is now capable of reporting problems related to both hardware and firmware issues rather than just hardware component issues, making it smarter and much more useful. It can now create test tickets to verify if the settings are correct. This will help you to simplify the process of support, and it will accelerate the RMA procedure. Cloud Gateway is a backup for disaster recovery, let's say DR solution. Allows data in multiple EonStor GSe Pro storages to be synchronized with data on cloud storage. It includes Amazon S3, Microsoft Azure, Alibaba Cloud, with also OpenStack. Cloud Gateway function supports the backup of the critical data to the public cloud by volume based. The D2C backup, or so-called disk cloud backup scenario, is presented in this slide. It will help to recover the data anywhere when disaster happens on the primary site. Another advantage of cloud-integrated unified storage is that it can sync and share files everywhere. The following slide describes SyncCloud feature highlights. It has a flexible local storage and cloud storage configurations, allows multiple devices to synchronize with one cloud destination, that's many to one, connect one device to multiple cloud providers, one per shared folder, customize storage polling period. The interval can be configured from 10 seconds to 1 week. Let's talk about the NAS services. It has XFL file system, provides fast metadata update, and is capable of handling file systems. On the file level protocol, it can support cross-platforms such as NFS, SMB, CIFS, AFE, and FTP. Talking more about the file level protocol, it also supports object folder sharing. This is to assist to daily operations, backup, etc. The NAS allow the user privilege management as well. Let's say the quota management system administrator can predict and control storage usage based on groups, users, and shared folders. On the right side shows the scenario. One of the key factors in storage system is the data security. The worm will write once and allow read only, so the written data cannot be deleted, modified, or overwritten. The folder encryption password is protected with 250 bits, preventing any data leakage that can occur in our system. GSe Pro model series are also coming with a built-in MVR server. The supported number of the cameras by default is 4, but it's not the maximum number of the cameras it can support. It can support up to 64 cameras. More cameras can be added by purchasing the software license. As a conclusion, I would like to highlight that NAS services has a rich built-in consumer-level features, such as built-in LDAP server, built-in syslog server, built-in VPN server, built-in proxy server, IP auto block. This is a defense mechanism to help preventing storage devices from being accessed by users who are not authorized or any kind of malicious attacks. And lastly is the antivirus. At last, I want to talk about the data protection, which is the most important factors in nowadays. That's the file replication. This feature allows file data migrations and back, disk to disk to cloud backup shown in the current slide. Via rsync protocol, we can grant third-party software storage systems, and in addition, the access control list can be replicated as well. You can see in the following slide all the scenario of this replication. When disaster happens, data protection becomes a serious concern for everyone. There are several replication types, including synchronous mirror, asynchronous mirror, volume copy, and snapshot. The slide depicts the scenario when disaster happens. Synchronous mirror requires higher network bandwidth and is suitable for critical data. The host will write data to both the source and target at the same time. The data written into the source volume of the primary site system is sent to the target volume of the remote site system before an acknowledgement message has to be sent to the host. A synchronous mirror is suitable for archived data. In asynchronous mode, the host I/O will be allocated to the source volume only. The data written into the source volume is not replicated to the target volume immediately, and the primary site system sends an acknowledgement back to the host right after saving data in the source volume. The data in the source volume will be replicated to the target volume at replication pair creations, and the differential snapshot is sent during each synchronization. A synchronous volume mirror has less impact on I/O latency compared to synchronous volume mirror. Number 3 is the volume copy, which is used for replication development or testing. The source volume will be copied to the target volume once, and any changes to the source volume later will not be applied to the target volume. Users can use the copied target volumes immediately. And lastly, remote replication with snapshot allows customers to roll back data to specific restore points to further ensure the integrity of remote data. What is SSD cache? Cache is a component that transparently stores data so that future requests for data can be served more efficiently. It is a fundamental to storage, especially for read-intensive applications. Because capacity of controller memory cache module is limited, SSD cache allows fast SSD to be used to extend the cache full capacity of storage systems and store frequent access data. With the increased capacity of SSD cache, more hot data can be stored in the SSD cache, so future requests for the data can be served more efficiently and read performance is dramatically enhanced. Why you should choose SSD cache from Infotrend? In general, if any application workload has a high percentage of reads relative to writes and a small amount of data is respectively read, SSD cache may have the following benefits: read performance enhancement, intelligent firmware and management algorithm, and it is simple and intuitive GUI design. Let's talk about the automated tiering. First of all, what is the purpose of the automated tiering and how does it work? Storage tiering arranges storage blocks into different categories, referred to as storage tiers, which provides various levels of performance and capacity based on price of performance consideration, performance demands, frequency of use, and other principles. Storage tiering enables users to flexibly assign applications to tiers with different drive types and rate levels. I want to mention key factors why you should choose the automatic tiering from Infotrend. First of all, optimized storage performance and enhanced ROI. The automated storage tiering helps users significantly optimize storage performance and increase ROI. Performance is optimized by efficiently integrating SSDs, which deliver performance levels far beyond which SAS or nearline SAS drives are capable of offering. Adopting SSDs in the tiering architecture enables users to meet the stringent demands of mission-critical application in a cost-effective way. Secondly, it simplifies storage management. Kindly note, automated storage tiering employs 3 different procedures to ensure the tiering mechanism moves the correct data blocks to the correct tiers. In the last slide is shown the GSe Pro specification. Cloud integration, which includes cloud gateway, cache mode, fully cache mode, tier mode, sync cloud with sync folders with cloud storage and storage efficiency, thin provisioning, SSD cache, automated tiering, data protection with the block snapshot, block remote replication, synchronous, asynchronous, and volume copy, file remote replication, which is the rsync. I hope you will find the presentation helpful, gave you a better understanding about the EonStor GSe Pro Family. Its target market for the entry-level storage systems, together with a hardware and software overview. It is the end of the presentation, and thank you for joining us today.